Welcome back once again to another amazing adventure in game development. This is Building Shit with me, MabusGames. What's going on, everybody? Apologies. Had to grab another cup of coffee and hit the bathroom before we started. Doji, Mr. Devereaux, how are you, man? Okay. Let's work. Alright, so this is done. Save. Do that thing. There we go. 8/2/3. Forgot to clock in. Alright, there we go. Time to work. Right. So here is the large chest. And next, I'm going to do a small chest. This one will be a little less bulky. It's not going to have nearly as many problems as this one did. I hope. I can only hope. And ultimately, I think I might do, like, I was thinking of doing 2 versions of this. Maybe 4 versions of this. So I could do this one and then scale one down completely. Plop it basically on the same UV map. Give it a different color. And then make one that doesn't open as well, just for extra set pieces with fewer polygons. How many polygons does this have anyway? Ended up with 4,600. Yeah, 4,662. So that's really not bad, considering all the curves and whatnot. All right, so, but to make sure that I don't have one that's bigger than this, I want this to be the big one. I am going to switch over, grab this guy, grab a primitive cube, bitch, do the thing. All right, vertices, bring you up. There we go. 50 centimeters, and I'm leaving this one here for right now just so I get the scale that I want. Alright, so let's begin. 4 starters. Make sure it's thinner. That's good. And then not quite so wide. What about here? Take the top here, bring it down like so, make it shorter. Excellent. Now I'm going to duplicate this guy. You up, put a front, make sure that this is sitting right on there. There we go. All right, excellent. Now this guy, let's start with the shape of the top, I suppose. I'm going to leave it kind of flat on the edges. See, this one's kind of got a little bit of an angle to it. This one I'm going to leave parallel. Also, I'm going to give it feet, but I'm going to build the feet off as a separate piece. Not like real big feet, but feet nonetheless. Well, maybe not. Nah, fuck it. Fuck your feet. You don't need no feet. Alright, grab to this guy. Scale you down a lot. Like so. Down. Actually, I don't want to do this. No, this time I'm going to do a different approach. Make it even shorter. Okay. Now, edges. Wait a second. Yeah. Let me do it differently. I'll get the curve after the fact. If I ever said anything, you didn't hear it? I've said all of the things, Doji. All of them. Cog, what's going on, man? Bruh, I need you to explain some more shit to me before I waste more of my time. Also, hello. Okay. What's the trouble, my friend? Alright, something I want to do real quick here. Right, 1 centimeter. I'm going to jump back to you. Polygons. Bevel. 1 centimeter. There we go. This one I'll take down. And this one bring up. Yeah, all of them. I explained all the things. Edges. There we go. Now I'll go this way. And it's going to get a little bit awful. But it'll work. I want 3. This'll work. Vertices. Hit the symmetry. I want to say it's X, but let's check Z first. Okay, it's X. Fountain pens that can be used in game after I'm done using them to experiment with the new substrate material maker. I haven't touched it yet. A bit modular, so not too small to be used as a hand prop. Okay. I think I'm picking up what you are putting down. Hey, big face Magoo. Bring that a bit like so. Okay. Alright, so what is it you're asking? I assume there's more coming. I'll assume there's more coming. I'm not ignoring you. Why for art thou? What the fuck did I do? Oh, you dirty whore. Ugh. Polygons. You slut face. Man. They're the right size, and how do I make them all on the same UV sheet like you did with the swords and shit? Okay, what are you using to model? Blender. Okay, so it should work more or less the same way. Although it might be a little bit different. In my case, with Modo, get this from the front. With 3ds Max, I would have to go about it a little bit differently. But with Modo, I was able to how do I explain it? There we go. Let me get to a good point here where I can jump over to something modular. Because these are not modular. Okay, so what I did, which I don't know if Blender preserves the UVs or not, but let's say I'll just go over to this hammer here. I think this is the guy. It is. It is most of the guy? Or is it the whole guy? I think it's the whole guy. It is. Okay, so that's the whole thing. Alright, so this thing is more or less... Well, this is not modular. Actually, do I got weapons in here? No, this is the housing kit. This will work. This will work. The important thing to remember, pivot point. You have to have your pivot point in exactly the same place across all of the pieces that you want to make modular. So if you're going to be switching things out, like one end for another end, maybe you want a fucking quill or something that pulls off, the tip of the pen has to be exactly the same pivot point as the grip of the pen, as the shaft of the pen, as the end of the pen. Okay, so all 4 of those pieces need to have exactly the same pivot point. Exactly. So if any one of those pieces that you select, that pivot point, you're not going to actually see it move visibly. So that's number 1 key important part. Number 2 key important part. The pieces that do connect together, they have to connect smoothly. And by that, I mean, let's say these 3 things are modular, and they all go together, right? This middle piece here needs to be big enough to accommodate the bottom of the top piece and the top of the bottom piece. Okay? So that way it doesn't look all fucked up. So if this is like way bigger than this piece, it's just going to look kind of fucked up. Whereas if this was way smaller than this piece, well, I guess in this case that's a bad example, but it's still going to look fucked up. So you're going to want those pieces to be similar. They don't have to be perfect, but of a similar size that when you're switching things out, it doesn't look like it's way, way, way off. And then the last part of this is the UV mapping. Now with the UV mapping, at least in my case, this whole thing here is made of completely separate objects. See if I can... Is that one merged? All right, that one's merged. So this is made of completely separate objects. So that's a separate object. This is a separate object. This is a separate object. This is a separate object. Although the handle technically is a separate object, I've got them merged together because these pieces weren't going to be exactly interchangeable and nothing was going to be moving. The reason I did this is because they were supposed to... I was thinking it would be pretty cool if they popped out when he did his power-up. They just extended out a little bit, but that's kind of irrelevant here. So you're going to have a bunch of separate objects, all of them UV'd, and then they all have to be on the same UV sheet. Now, when you do that, like in 3ds Max, I would have to attach all of those things together to get them on the same UV sheet. I don't know how Blender handles it. In the case of Modo, it doesn't matter. It's one of those things where everything is selected or nothing is selected. Well, if nothing is selected, then technically everything is selected. So everything is available to be put on every UV piece if you really, really want to. So, for example, I've got these here, but I could also grab this table, just select it, and it's part of the UV set. And the trick for getting all of that to be textured, say Substance Painter, for example, is to have the things that you want to have on the UV map together lined up in the UV space together. You don't want these things to be on separate UVs. So I don't know how Blender goes about handling that. I really don't. I have no idea. But I have to assume it's a little bit similar. Yeah, that should provide you enough answers to, or enough questions to start Googling a definite answer. However, Doji uses Blender, but I don't think he UV maps. Alright, now, back to work. Ya mule. Ya. Alright, so here I am. I've got my pieces. They're all the same size. This should work out. I'm definitely not going to go angling in on these. This one's going to be kind of generic. Which means fewer polygons and hopefully less fuck-ups. Absolutely, Cog. In fact, let's see if we can take it a step further. Ah, right there. There's the answer. So if you're using Blender 2.8, press Control and J to join them into one mesh. So basically select all of your meshes that you want to be in one mesh, and then Control plus J. And that should put them all as one mesh. Yeah, do not fuck around with AutoPacker and take responsibility for your own UVs is absolutely the best fucking advice possible. That AutoPacker's fucking stupid. Like, literally stupid. It's smart, but it's fucking stupid. In the end, once you put all the UVs together, you'll know where... Yeah, auto unwrapper goes brrr, and it does. But auto packer is not great. It's going to put things in places where you won't be able to find them. And then you're going to have to sit there when you're doing the texturing searching for shit on your UV map. Whereas if you lay it out logically, let's take this for example. Go to my UV map. This is that treasure chest. Here's the bottom. Here's the top. I know this is the top because I put it there. I know this is the bottom because I put it there. Here's the hardware. Here's the hardware for this one. All of these right here, they're all going to get a metal material on them. All of these are going to get like a felt or some kind of fabric material on them. This will probably get wood, like a wood grain of some kind. This is going to get metal. All these bits are going to get metal. I'm planning on either a wood or a leather, maybe both. Here's the top of it. Whatever material this one's going to get, these are going to get right here. This is the inner part, so whatever material this one gets, these are going to get. This is all going to get metal, the same metal that this is going to get. This is going to get the same metal that these are going to get. This is going to get the same wood that this one's going to get. Hardware, all going to be lining up pretty well with the same kind of material. So this is the bottom part of the hinge. This is the top part of the hinge. It doesn't make sense for this one to be gold and that one to be steel. No time. I don't need a program helping with that. Yeah, it's awful. Now, if I take this... Have I just saved? I just saved. Okay. And I go here, and I go to this, and I go to pack. Watch what happens. Now then, which piece is which? Is this the inside? Is it the outside? Is this the bottom or is that the top? Is this the bottom part of the fucking material? Is that the bottom part of the material? I don't fucking need that goddamn headache. I don't know what's what. Where's the fucking hardware? Is all the hardware the same? Oh, it looks like it actually did put the hardware all together. But which one's the top here? I have no idea. Not a fucking clue. So, yeah, I don't need that fucking headache. Fuck no. I have enough headache fucking just doing what I'm doing already. Auto packing is for the fucking birds, man. Fuck no. Fuck no. Oh, fucking no. I ain't trying to play with that shit, man. Hell no. Alright, this one I'm not going to do two central... Oh, what if I do two central bands, but I don't do around the top there? Nah, what if I don't do the two central bands? I'll leave that basically out. I'll do two end bands, and that'll be fine. I think it all works out. Yeah, giant nightmare, man. You don't fuck with that. Annoying as hell. I kind of want a band that goes across the bottom here. Okay. 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 Let's just work with it here. There we go. Loop slice 2. That one's going to be kind of short. That one will be thicker. Hey, stay at 90, you little biatch. Not to mention, let's say you get a job in the industry, so to speak, and you're the modeler, and you're responsible for UV mapping those seams, or UV mapping your model, and you have to pass it off to somebody else for texturing. If you hand them that fucking texture, that packed texture like that, and they have to figure it out, you're probably going to make a mortal enemy for the rest of your days at the place where you're working. If not, just have it outright sent right back to you to fucking fix. And now you've got extra shit. And you get enough of them sent back to you to fix, and bosses are going to start taking notice. Like, why isn't this guy working? Well, I keep on sending this shit back for him to fix. Because he doesn't want to fucking fix it. And they will send it back. They were like, no, bro. What am I supposed to do with this? There we go. It was outside of your performance. Fair. Very fair. It's one thing I hate about doing it this way. This is going to be a problem. Okay. Symmetry, Z. Vertices. Scale. Scale. There. No, leave that on. That's fine. Alright, these ones aren't going to be nearly as easy. So... just do our best, shall we? Alright, let's do Z symmetry or X symmetry on this one. Vertex slide. That looks about right. Edges. Loop slice. 1. Look at you sucking all the balls.
Fick, figgity, fick.
Why are you going with so many percentages? There we go. Alright, and let me pull that back up. There we go. Try and smooth that out a little bit. You know what? Never mind. That's going to fix itself once I do the thing, and I'm going to need to not have that problem once I do the next thing. I want to say this was 2.5 and 98.5, 97.5. Yes. Yes. Good. It's a fine start. Okay, next. I have nothing inside selected, right? No. Okay. Good. Yep, this is still for Asgard. That is the fucking problem here. I had this problem the other day. Straight up pissed me off. Put this from the front. Let's grab vertices. Yeah, that did not move. What moved is you. Let's fix you, huh? Can I go with 0.5? Holy shit, I can. I thought that was the smallest one I could do. Okay, which direction? Alright, not that far. Looks like that's the closest I'm gonna get. About 0.6, Ooh, Nelly. Alright, that's the best I'm gonna do. Okay, now let's begin on the next step. First, I'm gonna get rid of you guys. Need to hide this guy. You know what? That's gonna be fine. However, get this guy out my hair. I had something a bit different, making refried rice, and poured the miso soup that came with our takeout into the wok to flavor it. I just left on low simmer, stirring occasionally. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, man. Sounds like epic fucking knowledge to me. Alright, let's begin on the inside because it's easier. Number 010, loop slice, 2. Boom. Boom. Number 020. Can I move that out? I can, but this might not like it. Let's find out. Nope, 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 nope. Not fucking with you. Dinner when I get home. Don't put in too much effort, so I just packed up the leftovers from making that for my lunch. Perfect.
Like, oh, sweetheart, you did such a good job.
Mission accomplished. What's going on, level 2? That'll be more than enough to keep that pinched. What's going on, function? You're gonna be disappointed. No UV mapping today. Well, yet. Let me rephrase that. Yet. There's no UV mapping yet. Which time to UV earlier? UV later. Heard that. A friend of mine, Cog, I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, of her or not. Can't remember how long you've been hanging out. It's been a while, I'm sure. There was a girl I used to go visit on her streams. she runs a food truck. Well, she was running a food truck at the time. And 4 months, 25 days. Okay, so you haven't been around for this one. But she ran a food truck called Matsuri. And she's traditional Japanese street food, right? And her truck broke down. Things happened. You know, shit just didn't go her way for a hot fucking minute. And she ended up stopped streaming, stopped doing her food stuff. This was all like right around, I want to say, the middle of COVID for the last couple of years. So about a year and a half ago. So now she's starting back up her food truck business, but she's changing the name and everything, and she's calling it Me So Hungry. And I thought that was fucking very clever. Me So Hungry. Like, that's fan-fucking-tastic, Brittany. That's fucking great. I laughed, she laughed, everybody laughed. It was a whole thing. Me So Hungry. That is fucking fantastic. Did I get this end? I did not? What? Bullshit. Really? There we go. Me So Hungry. Japanese food truck. Alright. Let's add the subdivision. I'm only doing a single. Okay, so I got a little bit of a problem here. What's the issue, dude? I guess the problem is that's not nearly as tight as it could be. But wait, there's more. No. That's the problem. It's just not as tight as it could be. Alright, so let's tighten that up. Good. Autosave, you go fuck yourself. Sorry, autosave. I'll real save. I promise. Save. Sorry, autosave. My bad, autosave. Don't fuck with the save gods. Like, what? What was that? Go fuck myself? Crash incoming. No. Yeah. Save? Goddamn right, man. Dude, this is unnerving. It's my father-in-law's 71st birthday today. I'm not there. But I made 2 cheesecakes the other day, and I sent one of my 2 cheesecakes over to him. He loves cheesecake. I even went to the store and got the fucking cherries that he likes on his cheesecake. And I sent that over, so that should more than appease it, because they know that I do have to work. I am working right now. Slide. And the wife and kids are out, and it's quiet downstairs. And that's kind of got me fucked up, man. This is not how things usually are in my house at this point in my life. Usually very loud. It's a little unnerving. I know, right? Hero fucking move. Dude, I love cheesecake. And I sent my cheesecake. It was my cheesecake. Mine. Damn it. And like real cheesecake, dude. Fucking the cream cheese and everything. The cheesecake, bro. So I'm a little bit miffed that I'm not going to get to eat it, but at the same time, good cause. But now my house is really quiet. Not sure how I feel about that. Whore! No, listen, little whore, where'd you go? What'd you do? What was that? No. Get the fuck back over there. This way. No, I saved the other cake for me, and I gave it to him. Like, man, the kids already plowed one of those fuckers off, dude. $97.5. There we go. House full of kids. I'm in my office, where the children are normally not permitted. Because I smoke cigarettes up here. I'm on 97.5. There we go. Alright, that ought to tighten up the problem there. Now let's hit the fucking sub D. Much fucking better. Thank you. Hey. What's going on there? Oh. Nothing. Just bad angle. Bad angle. False alarm. Everything's fine. I know, right? Well, I was going to make the 3 cheesecakes. Like, I had enough stuff to make 3 6-inch cheesecakes. But instead, I got the 9-inch pie crust. I got the 9-inch shell instead of the 6-inch shells. Japanese now. Say hi. Drop my new email. Took almost 4 weeks to be approved. 4 weeks? What? That's a great fucking emote. If they had a vice. Yeah, like heroin. Let's give them heroin. That seems like a good play. Okay, so that looks good. This is still going to be an incredible bite in the ass to reduce, but 3,380 fucking 4. Okay. Okay. And unhide. Hi, how are you? Okay, so let's start with the easy ones. The photo right now. Heard that. Do it. Do it. Just do it. Oh, function. I know you're leaving, but you might appreciate. I got into an argument on Facebook with somebody about somebody fucking throws this meme up. It says him. Oh, I call everybody dude. I don't mean anything by it. Her. It's okay, I'll call everybody daddy. Him, that creeps me out. It's okay, daddy. I'm like, no, that checks out to me. Well, I didn't notice that, like, it had trans next to her name, and I still don't fucking care. You can whack your weenie off all you want. Is it the same one that I commented on? I don't know if it's the same guy or not. But I ended up getting into the actual origin of the word. I'm like, look, man. Dude is literally gender neutral. Literally. Literally gender neutral. By definition of the origin of the word. Yeah. I said logic checks out. You can call me daddy. Yeah. Oops, I missed that one. It must have been recently. Or within the last few hours. I haven't looked at Facebook in a few hours, I think. Loop slice there. Like, I mean, dude means, literally, it's a literal reference to suburbanites urbanites, who head off to a ranch, a vacation ranch for the weekend so they can play cowboy for the weekend before they go back to their, office jobs in the city. That's what dude means. What it means. Has no reference to male or female whatsoever. If you're a city slicker out on the ranch for the weekend, you're a dude. That means you, your wife, your fucking dog if you brought it, your car. That's a dude car. That's a dude dog right there. Like, no? I'm like, yeah. I'm not gonna fucking budge on this. It's your tickets. I'm just saying. Can't just change the fucking meaning of a word all willy-nilly. How about this? Is no longer means is. Congratulations. Yeah. Human has nothing to do with... Exactly. Exactly. Nothing at all to do with gender. I feel like I've missed somewhere here. Oh, I totally did. Interior. Yeah, all of it's made up. We made it all up. All of it. Every last little bit. We made up everything. Did I stick one here? No. As is time, gender self as terms of that. Society contract. Yeah. I'm like, dude didn't even kind of start getting referred to as specifically male, even kind of, until like late 70s, early 80s, carried on into the 90s with the skaters and surfer bros. And even then, I still don't think it meant specifically male. Just saying. Did I get everything here? I feel like I did not. I did not. Oh, this one's going to be one of those symmetry ones. Oh, wrong symmetry. X symmetry. There we go. I assure you, Turning Cog, my meaning was not to be a dickhead. Just fucking pointing it out. Like, yo, your logic here is flawed, man. I called my lamp dude earlier. Didn't want to turn on. Like, dude. And then it did. And I'm like, oh, alright, cool. Form 2 is time. Yeah, but you don't have a fucking choice. You're gonna get old. He's so much as sees a rainbow. Oh, look, there's a rainbow. Ralphie May. Ralphie May had a joke about that. Okay, I think I got all the angles here. Find out. Looks like I did. Check these corners. Yeah, problem there, but I know how to solve it. There we go. I had never found that pot of gold. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, that's fair. Maybe. We don't know. Doing both, right? Yeah. Wait, did I get that one? I did get that one. Oh, and that one. Alright, cool. So that one didn't cause a problem. This is what caused the problem. What are you doing? There we go. One of the things I won't get banned for saying in chat. No, you won't. Not here. I'm gonna ask about an old movie where TC here woke things and he's just blind because he liked it. Yeah, right? Barney Fife. Barney Fife dressed in drag. Bob Hope dressed in fucking drag. Pretty sure you can find Clint Eastwood dressed in drag somewhere if you fucking dig deep enough. And he probably liked it. He loved it. Three ads. Yeah, you're not going to get banned here. Nope. Not by me. Not for that. Racist shit, yeah. Homophobic, yeah. But just discussing the fucking terms. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Slurs and slangs aren't really tolerated, but, you know. Well, slurs aren't tolerated. Slang, that's a little different. Okay, so that does do the thing. It makes all the girls sparkle. However, this is a problem. So, in order to fix this, front vertices. What's going on, Jared? That thing you do. Make models before you can animate them? What, skinning and rigging? Oh my god, really? That's literally part of the job. You're a qualified rigger. I'll smoke to that. Hopefully that takes a little bit of the edge off of it. It does. Still a little bit of wonky up in there, but I don't think anybody's going to give a damn about that. Which denied your appeal as well. That's real woke of them. Wah, wah, wah. I'm gonna have to pack a new pipe so I can smoke to that as well. Did he ban you or did Twitch ban you? Because if he banned you, that's even worse. Probably one of his fucking mods. Worst part is the mod probably doesn't even understand what rigging is. There we go. I've rarely had to ban people. Except for bots. I ban those all the fucking time. Okay. Now. This one is way worse than the other one, but we were expecting that. This one's more or less straight up and down, so... Do I want to get into reduction now, or do I want to build the hardware first? Let's get to reduction now. Ain't that about a bitch? It's probably why it took fucking 4 weeks to approve your emote. We're like, hang on, man. This guy's fucking crazy. Oh, family's home. I can hear them coming up the steps. Okay, I'm keeping this one so I can use it as a loop slice. Or, I want to shear this off from this so they can have different materials. All right. Same way electricians call it. I talked to a couple of ladies. Heard. Don't mess with the ladies, man. They'll have your balls for dinner. Has no impact whatsoever on the shape. Layers called dike can also be used as a verb, such as the idiom, when I doubt, dike it out. Yeah. You did the right thing. My wife has really got to stop with that shit. I cannot stand it when I hear her say to the girls, I don't care. I curb like a motherfucker, man. I don't want to be hearing I don't care. My daughter started saying it. I'm like, no, 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 no. You're going to get in fucking trouble for that shit. Say that shit to the wrong person. Go ahead. $918. Say it to your principal at the school. See how that works out for you. Newsflash. Fucking won't. And that science guy recommending people redeem your song requests. I was thinking it was like family friendly kids channel. I'm like, no. I'm like, no, dude, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. They're gonna come to my stream and think everything's gonna be fucking. I'm gonna sing them a fucking song. No, 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 no. That's no bueno. I had to stop him. Like, bro, listen. My shit is not necessarily for the faint of heart. Anyone easily offended by tomfoolery? Not a wise choice. $158. Can she go any lower? I'm gonna leave that one alone. I can take it, but I'm gonna leave it. Am I? I am. I ain't fucking with you. Anything else I can get out of here? I already get all these? I did. I did. Yeah, somebody gets something offended. They really put in the work to get offended. I know, right? Like, I assure you, I'm probably the last bastion of hope. What's going on, Antius? When I got offended, go and look up fucking, what's his name? Dustin Hoffman, Lenny Bruce. That'll do you. And come back to me and tell me how offensive I am. Better show up with a fucking apology. There we go. Got that one down to 558. Alright, study hard, man. Antius, how's it going? How's things? How's progress? Let's leave the symmetry on. For the edges, what's this one at? Starting at 3,384. Level design is your life at the moment. Heard that. I'm gonna have to go and talk with the wife. But I don't care shit to the kids has to stop. Damn well need to care, baby. Damn well need to. And 8 million poly meshes. Fuck no. No, I try to get it. I mean, even with nanite, I know nanite can handle it. Doesn't mean you have to make it fucking handle it. Sure, it can handle it well. But you don't have to fucking go out of your way to make it handle it. You're still doing some damage. I mean, if it can handle 1 billion polygon meshes, I bet it can handle 1,000 polygon meshes a hell of a lot better. 8,000 polygon meshes for lunch! Fuck you! You know, that sort of thing. Go. 270. That's 500 megabytes. Yeah, right? Like, you can have 127 kilobytes, or you can have 500 megabyte meshes. Which one do you want? Like, for real, for real? Wowee! Alright, all the way down to 828 from 5,500. See how this renders. Yeah, that's not bad. None too shabby. I'll take it. Half Metro and the Forest make the physical interface with the clipboard book thing, so it'd be like UI. Really cool asset pack, about 200 meshes. It costs a little over 9 gigabytes. Ah, that no. Like my entire project folder right now, which has doubled up assets, fucking. I mean, look at this. This is my project folder for Gods of Asgard. It's 17.1 gigabytes. And that includes Photoshop stencils, Unreal materials. Like the materials are completely doubled up. This is 2.41 gigabytes. This was 1 gigabyte for all of the house mats after I reduced everything. Everything. All of it. Everything. Not to mention the RAR files that I use for uploads, SVGs, a shitload of fucking screenshots. Like, bro. With the textures, it was 15. This is insane. Yeah, that is insane. No, you can't fucking do that. You can't fucking do that, man. Alright, now, just for... No, I'll leave that there for right now. Alright. Hardware. We need a clasp and a latch. And hinges. They can't be too big. I don't want them to be the same as those ones. I want different clasps and lashes, so it looks like it's a different material or a different thing altogether. And it's 702. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? One thing I do want to do, I've been mulling this over for a little bit now. I do want a scaled down version of this one over here. And then I'm going to duplicate both this one and the scaled down one. And I'll make some that don't have interiors. Like any of it, I'll just gut it and make it so it won't be able to open. And then same thing, I'll do the same thing with this guy. I'll make another smaller version of this with the interiors gone. And I'll probably end up separating it on the mesh so I can get two different colors at least. items from 35. Oh my god. More spring cleaning to do. Remove unused stuff, yeah. That's a big one too, man. There's a whole bunch of shit that just comes with asset packs that you're not using, don't need. Eventually you're going to have to go through there and just yank that shit the fuck out. Worst part is you're going to have to go through all the textures, because sometimes they do like I do. And there'll be multiple things on a texture map. And maybe you get rid of 2 or 3 of the objects that you're not using, but they share a texture map with, you know, the thing that you are using, so you can't even get rid of that whole thing. So you're going to be stuck with the fucking unused shit, or you just use it, or you replace the one thing that you were using with something else. You can dump the whole thing. Okay, I think that works. God damn, what do I want to do? I might call it early tonight, maybe. Nah. Okay, what shape are you? Let's find out. Not save. Back. Control Z, not Control S.
Fick, fick, fickety, fick, fick, fick.
This says fucking 23.5 all the way around. It's not 23.5 all the way around. Oh, you little whore. Symmetry. One left is removing props that I end up not using. 15 gigabytes estimated. Sounds about right. There are generally a whole lot of things that you don't actually use. Yo, Beast Mode TV, thank you for that follow. Welcome to my side gig, man. What's up with you? What's up? How's it going, man? Welcome to my den of iniquities. Let's call it about that big. What do I make? Well, right now, I'm on a hired project called Gods of Asgard. And they first picked me up to make a modular housing kit for Vikings. And then they said, oh, you got the house done, cool. Can you make some swords? I'm like, well, yeah. All right, cool. You made swords. Can you make great swords? Well, yeah, I can make great swords. And then they were like, we want them bigger. And I'm like, all right, I can make you some bigger ones too. And how about some axes? Can you make axes? So I made some axes. Okay, man, can you make some fucking big axes? Yeah, I can make big axes. You make spears? Sure, I can make spears. How about shields? Want those round shields? Yeah, I can make those. And then I got all basically done with that shit, and I was like, you want some interior props? You know, because there's lots of things here, man, and... no, this is Moto. But here's how everything basically turns out. The 0.750. Yeah, that's always a pain in the ass. So here's the initial swords that I made. I wanted to go traditional Viking, and then a little bit non-traditional, and then I went with the great swords. And then they were all like, bigger! So I made bigger ones. And then the hand axes down here. Great axes next to them for comparison. Round shields. Spears. Anything else in here? Now, this is just, this scene here, it's a grabbed scene from, Marketplace. I got it for free. I was like, yeah, wooded area, that's good enough to do the fucking thing. Yeah, I did all the texturing and paint, Substance Painter. Oh yeah, they were like, hey man, we need a fort. Gotcha. I can do the fort. Let's build a fort. So I built the fort. Let me see if this is going to give me balls if I... You know what? Let me just close this. And then I'll open it back up to the test zone. My little assembly area. Because I needed some pretty shots, right? And thank you, Beast Mode. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, all it's done in MS Paint. No, I use Substance Painter. Alright, so here's my initial test zone. So when I'm done building all the shit, I throw it all in here and start playing with assemblies and whatnot. So I made them a modular housing kit that can build all of these and gazillions more. Just finished school in Canada. Heard that. Nothing wrong with that. And we'll, here, I'll take you for a run. Let's see if it's gonna yell at me. Oh yeah, it's gonna yell at me. So, those guys though, they're working in Unity. I'm an Unreal guy. But an FBX is an FBX is an FBX. PNG is a PNG is a PNG. So all of it will go into there. My little murder hole. And you're gonna run around through all this shit. I made the houses out of modular pieces that in such a way that you can go in or out. Yeah, it's gonna give me some of that rainbow color bullshit. So they can be used as exteriors or exteriors with interiors. That's Viking Runes. It says penis. I said, dude, I drew a dick on your wall, but you're gonna have to find it. That up there says, here I sit, broken-hearted, had to shit, but only farted. Juvenile, but worth it. I do have an art station. Yeah, but Unity is not Unreal. And then... here, I'll show you... we've got these props here, which I just finished texturing and started doing a little build. Oh, also, I was tasked with rebuilding Thor's hammer. I'll walk you over to those as well. So here's a reimagining of Thor's hammer. That's a butt. There we go. Hey, listen. Trying to get a low angle here. Not that low. You know what? I'm not sure if I have ArtStation in the fucking panels down below or not. But at any rate, so all those pieces I just showed you over in Moto, here's how they turn out. The barrels, chairs, goblet, so on and so forth. My chandeliers. Virtual shadow map. Eat a dick. Shut up. I didn't optimize any of this shit. I was like, I don't really need to. Doji mix, thanks. Stools, tables. This thing down here. Hard time seeing. Can you stop crotch shotting it? Here, you know what? Let's just get out of there. There we go. There. That's for cooking Ninja Turtles. I'm fond of this one. This little piece here. This turned out really well. I actually made it in real life beef stew. Took some pictures of it. Popped it into Photoshop. Got a normal map. Stuck it in there. And if I switch into unlit, looks a little better. Lit. There we go. All in all, I'm digging how it's turning out. But now I'm on to the next round of props. So thrown in a treasure box. These guys are done. Well, they're UV mapped and whatnot. Those are ready to go. Just got to get them into Substance Painter, but I want to pop as many. VXF translate to Unity? No. Those won't translate to Unity at all. That's a Unreal Engine asset. They might have made them for Unity or something similar anyway. So, in my case, I just wanted to throw the fire in there because I was like, yo, fire goes here. So you know. And now I'm building the next treasure box, which is right here. And of course, I have to get all this shit plus this guy onto the same UV map so that I can use like one UV map for multiple pieces. Alright. Cow mule. I need a latch. Let's bring you up here. Approximate size. Up to there. All right, what have you? What do I do with this bitch? Let's see here. What will I do with you? Look at this from the front, not the left. Okay, it's too tall. I know that for sure. So, scale you down. Let's also... You know what? I'm actually happy with the width. Cog. Matlock. Nice. Classic. Cog, work hard. Be well, my friend. What am I going to do to you? Come on, Shape, speak to me. You know what? Scale this in like this. And then... And then. Then, let's fucking fix the goddamn pivot point. Son of a bitch. Edit. Center. Hey, center. Thank you, pivot point. Get in the middle. Because I need some symmetry here. That's more or less where you're going. I think I can make this bigger. Call it like there. I'm gonna need it to hang down a little bit anyways. Plus it's still got that slant to go with. In fact, these should be about the same size, so... Oh yeah, that's good. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Talk to me, Goose. Let's get some inspiration. Well, that's pretty. Ooh. No, that's not a bad idea. That's a little bleh. Etsy, eat my balls. That might be something. Nah. It would have to be straight up and down, and I don't have one straight up and down. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Kind of leaning towards one of these. Butterfly. That's kind of cool right there. At least that kind of design. Not the design, but where the hinge is. I like where the hinge is. Although something simple would be good. But at the same time, I've already got kind of simple on the other one. Something like this might be better. All right, let's do something like this. Yeah. I want this for later, so I'm dropping you here. Okay, now let's get to work. There we go. Stick this over here so I got something to look at. Okay. I've got this guy. Go ahead and duplicate this. Bring you down here. Grab the both of you. Vertices. Out. Scale you this way. Color right around there. Loop slice. Bring you up to about here. Loop slice again. Down to about there. Autosave, you dirty motherfucker. Come on, man. Office Space and me, you asshole. Where's my pipe? Oh, I forgot to look at this. Don't know if you're still sitting here. Mr. Beast Mode. Cool. Oh, very cool. You did a good job, dude. Love that. Beast Mode, I don't know if you're still sitting here or not, but this looks really good. How many polygons? You're still here. Let me know how many polygons this has. Awesome. Well done, man. Totally spaced the fuck out. Didn't even fucking see that in the chat. Oh, not that far. There we go. You down. There. Give or take. Slice, give me 2. Actually, give me 4. Tighten this up to there. With 30. 70. 75. 25. Grab it again. Add another 2. Excellent. Vertices. Bring you dudes down to about here. Polygons. Bevel. Symmetry. Vertices. Scale. Down. Polygons. Whole thing needs to be thinner, but for right now we're okay. Bevel. Vertices. Scale. Kill the symmetry. Bring up to there. Bring the symmetry back. Scale you more. There. Flatten all this shit out. By a lot. Edges, loop slice, just 1 for now. Hey, loop slice, 1 for now. Thank you. Bruh. Down a little bit. Alright, so that starts piecing this together a smidge. These will likely even themselves out a little bit. Add another loop slice to the middle here, so when we do subdivide, and not in the first place. Oh, yeah, go fuck yourself, you bastard. There. Put these guys out. You to there. Give this one 2. This is a pain in the ass. Polygons. Bevel. You guys out. Roughly there. A little further. Edges. Loop slice. 2. Yeah. How's this gonna work? We're gonna do 2 across the here. I did not. Alright, cool. That'll actually turn out okay. I'm fine with that. Alright, next part is going to be the bottom section. Going to kind of come out and then down and then out and down. But I'm going to have to modify it a little bit so it'll fit where it is. Which is fine. Totally okay. However, it is 7:38, so I'm going to save here. I want to find someone to raid. Let's see who is on. Some gamers. Any gamers on that I want to go visit? Yeah, we raided Asian the other day. Alright, fine. Let's go see how many developers we've got. John at Shipwreck. And Function. Function doesn't get enough love. Let's go raid Mr. Fifth Function. He was hanging out with us for a hot minute, so let's go raid Function. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. We're going to be hanging out with somebody who comes and hangs out with us frequently. Mr. Fifth Function. He's a nice guy. He's an oddball, but he's a nice guy. I like him. You'll like him too. We will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today, and I will be back again tomorrow for more game development action. I'll probably end up doing a little more tinkering tonight, but we're in good shape. Alright, peace. Raid Function, raid hard, raid now. Stay fresh, cheese bags. Stream's over. Go.